Hello, I'm IBX Tweaker, and today I'm going to be talking about Title Update 17 for Minecraft Console Edition. That's all the console editions from current gen to next gen, and specifically when it's releasing, because I've got a lot of people talking about a supposed leak of the release date, and a lot of other YouTubers are doing the same, and I wanted to, kind of crash that party because it's not a confirmed source, and I want to talk about when it's actually releasing after I debunk this source for you. So yeah, let's go straight into it. So basically, the leaked source is that Roger Carpenter recently tweeted out saying that he wanted people to fill in this survey, and if players could do it, it'd be cool, and then linked to a Powered by Redstone link, where they're doing a survey about which console edition you play, how old you are, what you want from the console version, whether it be bigger worlds, more updates, etc. And that's basically what he wants from it, and then 4J Studios retweets it. However, the thing that interested most people is that on the top left part of their website, they have this set of predictions, giving like the Pi edition, the Xbox One editions, Pocket edition, PC edition, and specifically Minecraft Xbox 60/PS3 Title Update 17. And the release date they predicted for it was October of 2014, and this was alongside their release date for Xbox One, which was August, and their release date for Minecraft PC, which is 2014. And both of these are correct, so people figured that because 4J Studios retweeted it, and Roger Carpenter tweeted it in the first place, and the fact that, they got two other release date predictions right, must mean that, their third release date prediction is right, or, pretty right, as right as they can get right now. However, this isn't the case. I'm going to be talking about why, as well as what the actual release date is, because, again, right below it, they say these are just educated guesses by us, and because they say that, that's why I think 4J Studios are okay for retweeting it, because people can look at that and say, oh, these are just educated guesses, and they're not, it even says they're not permanent days. These are just, complete guesses that are pretty educated, but I think I can make more of an educated guess myself using the past as more of an indicator. So, let's go into when I think Title Update 17 will be releasing. So, I think Title Update 17, the next big update, again, is going to be releasing for Xbox 60, PS3, and the next-gen consoles at some point in the November kind of period. So, why do I think that? So, basically, a lot of people think that 4J Studios is either one big thing, or they're like a million separate teams. It seems to be that there are two half teams for 4J Studios. There's the part that does the art team, so they work on the skin packs, they work on the texture packs, and then there's the other part of the team, and they work on the actual game itself when it comes to doing updates, when it comes to new console versions. And my proof of this is the fact that skin packs and texture packs come out, just all the time, regardless of when updates are coming out. They're like kind of evenly spaced. We get one roughly every couple months or so, whereas on the other hand, when it comes to actual, feature updates and console updates, they used to be every 4 months. When the game first came out, we had an update like roughly every 4 months. The first update was a little faster, but 4 months seemed to be the pretty gold standard for when we get an update. And then, as soon as they start developing Minecraft for the PlayStation 3, which was earlier last year, so like December 2013 was when it came out, but the few months leading up to that, the update which they were working on at the time, Title Update 14, was delayed because of that, and instead of taking 4 months like it usually would, it actually took more like 7 to 8 months, and it released in March/April of 2014 instead of releasing at the end of 2013 when it should have logically arrived. So that means that releasing a new edition of the game actually delays their stuff a little bit because they work on the new game rather than working on updates at the same time, which I think's kind of weird that they do it that way. But yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's how they do things. So they work on new editions of the game, and then they work on the update afterwards, which means they were, as soon as they were done with PS3, they started working on Title Update 14, and then, after they finished Title Update 14, that's when they actually officially started working on Minecraft, Xbox One and PS4, I think, because a lot of people think they've been working on it for a year, but really they haven't achieved a whole bunch, and that hints to me strongly that they just started it a few months ago, and they're like, okay, so we're going to up the resolution, we're going to up the render distance, oh, okay, I guess we're done here now. That really seems to be what they've done. I don't know what is taking up all the rest of the, development time, but yeah, that's what they've done the past 4 months. It's not a 1 year development game. It's clearly a game that they've either not focused on at all, or one that they've just started a few months ago. I think that they just started up the Title Update 14 because they need to get the additions out eventually, and they decided now's a good time to do that. So 4J Studios are currently working on Xbox One and PS4, but they're about to finish that this month, in August of 2014. As soon as they finish that, I think they're going to start rushing onto Title Update 17 because they need to get an update out for the new platform. They need people to get excited for, a big first update update, and since it is 1.4/1.5 equivalent, that means that we're going to be getting lots of cool features that are going to kind of cement the sales of the game, and that's why they're going to be working on it. So as soon as they're going to finish in August of 2014, and then it's going to take them at least 3-ish months to complete it. I would say more like 4 months, 3 to 4 months though, because this is a pretty big update. The Wither is a really big deal. I have no idea how they're going to get that to run on the consoles, and then plus on top of that, they're making it for 4 separate consoles at the same time instead of 2 like they did for the PS3 last update, and one console was they're doing for 2 years. So 4 consoles, 1 big update. I think it's going to take at least 3 to 4 months, which implies that instead of just coming out a couple months after they're finished here, it's going to be coming out either midway through November, I'd say early November at the earliest, and more realistically it's going to be coming out just before the end of the year. But I think it will be a big update that they're going to put that all into. I think it's going to include all the things we're hoping for. It's going to include the Wither. It's probably going to include horses. They've hinted heavily at horses so many times, and they actually recently did an article where they hinted at horses being the first update for next gen. So yeah, Title Update 17 is going to be a really big update, and I think even if they work full speed in it, seeing it before November just isn't something that's very likely to happen, unless they've secretly been working on Title Update 17 like during the development of Xbox One. But based on their history, that doesn't seem very likely. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it taught you something about Minecraft Xbox 60 Title Update 17. If it did, then please do like the video. It helps me out a lot and it's very appreciated. Or you can share this with your friends if you're annoyed that people are just being like, yeah, it's releasing in October, I swear, someone once said on a website. So yeah, it's coming out, I'd say November to December, but it's hard to say. It's not a confirmed date, but it's a lot more reliable than October 2014, which again, it's been actually changed on Powered by Redstone now. If you want to learn more about Title Update 17, you can do by clicking through to my Title Update 17 features video, where I talk about all the bulk of the features, or you can click on my Redstone features, which are potentially coming because they're gonna they've got most of 1.4 in there already. I think they're gonna be trying adding some 1.5 features in. And then finally, I did a beacon guide recently that if you haven't checked out, it might be worth your time. So 3 Title Update 17 videos, I'll leave the links in the description, and they'll also be on screen with annotations, and they're about to be in this next outro you're about to watch. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.